ABC's comedy series Not Dead Yet has been renewed for season 2. The series is adapted from the book Confessions of a 40-something F-Up by Alexandra Potter. The second season of Not Dead Yet is set for release in February 2024. Stay tuned as we share everything we know. Not Dead Yet season 2 will again witness Gina Rodriguez playing the role of Nell Serrano, who will use her newly acquired skill to see and communicate with the ghosts to write the very best obituaries. During its season 1 run, the ghostly comedy won the hearts of audiences. Nell's writing skills are a strength that is working wonders for her. But when it comes to her romantic life, she doesn't have the great fortune. She still works technically for a boss who doesn't care about her that much. So, will the next part of Nell's story be covered in season 2 of Not Dead Yet? As both the writers and actors' strikes have officially ended, the latest episodes of the series are on the way. Not Dead Yet season 2 will premiere on 7th February 2024. The plot of this new season has not yet been revealed as of now. However, here we tell you the synopsis of the overall series. Not Dead Yet follows Nell Serrano, a broke and newly single self-described disaster, working to restart the life and career she left behind 5 years ago. When she lands the only job she can find, writing obituaries, Nell starts getting life advice from an unlikely source. So, who will be in the cast of Not Dead Yet season 2? Reprising her part as Nell is Gina Rodriguez. The actress has become a reckoning force in Hollywood, and that allowed her to win a Golden Globe for her portrayal as Jane in Jane the Virgin. She also Awake, I Want You Back, Someone Great, and more. She recently made a notable appearance in Spy Kids Armageddon. Considering there are no reports about the rest of the cast for season 2, there is a higher possibility that the remaining cast members of Not Dead Yet season 1 will return in season 2 as well. There is a chance that Hannah Simone, Lauren Ash, Rick Glassman, Josh Banday, and Angela Gibbs may be part of Not Dead Yet season 2. The cast of season 2 may also include members of season 1, such as Martin Mull, Clue, as Nell's ghostly visitor, Ed Begley Jr., Amsterdam, Mo Collins, Fear the Walking Dead, Deborah S. Craig, Meet Cute, Thelma Hopkins, Family Matters, Don Lake, Space Force, Rhea Perlman, Cheers, Paul Appel, Saturday Night Live, Tony Plana, Ugly Betty, Brittany Snow, X, and Julia Sweeney, Saturday Night Live. It is too early to talk about the trailer of Not Dead Yet Season 2. However, you can still get to know a lot about Season 1 as its episodes are airing on ABC and Hulu in the United States, and on Disney Plus in several countries, including the United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada. Season 1 had 13 episodes. There is a chance that the new episodes of Season 2 will be aired on Disney Plus in the UK. However, an episode count for Season 2 has not yet been revealed, but there are chances that Season 2 will follow the same pattern, and probably there will be around 10 to 13 episodes this time around. Considering the series is a comedy, the filming and post-production work can be done soon. The inaugural season starred several famous ghostly guest stars, so it will be exciting to see which other celebrities will be tapped to perform the ghosts Nell notices and talks to in the upcoming seasons. You will be astounded to note that the premiere episode of Not Dead Yet had about 7.6 million viewers and a 1.76 rating with the age group of 18 to 49 in a week's span after its release across linear and digital platforms. There is more to this achievement as Not Dead Yet Season 1 became the most watched comedy show on ABC in almost 4 years. So, who will be making Not Dead Yet Season 2? Well, the creative team and crew will be led by Casey Johnson and David Windsor. The production team served as a co-executive producers of This Is Us for 3 seasons. The two also worked as the co-executive producers for Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 on ABC, and also performed on The Real O'Neills. The Not Dead Yet Season 2 plot seems to be quite similar to the first season, as the series that portrays a 40-year-old single woman who tries to find her way around the globe. Not Dead Yet Season 2 will continue to share an amazing tale about honoring her age and life's achievements with people close to her Also, there will be ghosts that come to meet her to give her interesting life lessons on a weekly basis. The exact details of what awaits in Season 2 of Not Dead Yet are challenging to predict or speculate on, but more details will surely be shared by the makers when Season 2 of Not Dead Yet nears its release. It'll be interesting to see if Not Dead Yet will also follow famous comedies like Ghosts and The Good Place to take the supernatural subject matter to the next level. The series of Season 1 was met with tepid reviews from critics, with several appreciating Nell's part, but the series lacked the drive to keep the audiences engaged. But, like several sitcoms, Not Dead Yet has begun setting up its tone. Want to know the plot of Season 1 of Not Dead Yet? The series depicts Nell Serrano, a newspaper reporter who left her job 5 years ago. Her idea was to move to the UK with her lover. However, when her romantic connection ends, she returns to the US and wants to restart her journalism profession as a newly single woman. Nell is given the task of writing obituaries by her new boss and starts to witness ghosts of the people whose obituaries she starts to write, with whom only she can see and hear. The ghosts start to communicate with Nell and provide her suggestions to rebuild her life, while also writing their obituaries by narrating their stories. The ghosts then don't appear after their obituaries are published. As spirits started visiting Nell to help her write, talk to her about new friends, and provide her valuable inputs from their lives. So basically Nell likes to use her supernatural gift to solve crimes at the workplace. In a way, Nell is trying to make a living by writing about the dead. But guess what? It is the dead who are trying to teach her how to live truly. Casey Johnson and David Windsor, executive producers with the lead character, played by Gina Rodriguez, Wonderland Sound and Visions MCG, Mary Viola and Corey Marsh. The series is produced by 20th Television, part of Disney TV Studios. As Season 1 of Not Dead Yet ended on a happy and positive note, everyone wants to know the dynamics between Nell and Edward. Will it change? Will Edward develop romantic feelings for Nell? It will be interesting to get the answers to these questions and notice how the roommates move forward in Season 2 of Not Dead Yet. There is also a remarkable question that bothers viewers' minds: if the ghosts will return and what new evidence they will offer Nell in the upcoming seasons. Comedy shows that rarely have an interesting take on ghosts are quite rare to find these days. Balancing comedy with horror is a difficult task, and the makers have attained success in the genre with Season 1. So, will the same balance be managed in Season 2? It is something intriguing to notice. Have you seen Not Dead Yet Season 1 on any OTT platform yet? Well, if you have seen some episodes and think that the story has run its course, then share with us your reviews in the comments below. If you liked watching our video, click the like and subscribe buttons to our channel. Until next time.